Seniors, let me ask you something. Have you ever opened your fridge, poured yourself a cold glass of milk, and thought, I'm doing something good for my bones and my health? For decades, milk has been seen as the symbol of strength, strong bones, sharp memory, steady energy. But here's the shocking truth most people never hear. Once you reach 60, the wrong type of milk doesn't just fail to help, it can actually harm you. Research shows that some of the most common milk seniors drink every single day can silently inflame your joints, thin your bones, spike your blood sugar, and even cloud your memory. One major study revealed that the wrong kind of milk increased inflammation and fracture risk by over 50% in older adults. That's not just surprising, that's dangerous. But don't worry, not all milk is bad. In fact, the right kinds of milk can do the exact opposite, calming inflammation, rebuilding bone strength, supporting your immune system, and even sharpening your brain. And in this video, right here on Seniors Power Today, we'll uncover exactly which milks to cut out of your kitchen and which ones you should start drinking every day. First, we'll expose the 4 worst milks that are draining your health behind the scenes. Then we'll reveal the 4 best milks backed by science milks that can protect your bones, boost digestion, and nourish your body as you age. Stick with me, because the number 1 milk on our list is almost never talked about, yet clinical studies show it strengthens your skeleton, supports your immune system, and slows down cognitive decline, especially for seniors over 70. This is Seniors Power Today, where we bring you science-backed strategies to keep you strong, mobile, and mentally sharp as the years go by. If that sounds helpful, make sure to hit subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. And one more thing, how old are you and where are you watching from? Drop a quick comment below. I'd love to see how far this message is reaching. Now let's begin with the 4 worst milks you should never drink after 60. Worst milk number 4, sweetened almond milk. At first glance, almond milk feels like a smart choice. It's light, plant-based, and often promoted as a healthier alternative to dairy. But for seniors, sweetened almond milk can be one of the sneakiest health traps hiding in your fridge. Why? Because it's loaded with added cane sugar, syrups, and flavor enhancers that quietly spike your blood sugar. A 2022 study published in the Journal of Endocrinology and Aging found that older adults who regularly drank sweetened non-dairy milks had a 39% higher risk of insulin resistance and belly fat gain. And here's the problem. After age 60, your insulin sensitivity naturally declines. That means even a little extra sugar hits your body much harder. The result? More fatigue, stiffer joints, and stubborn weight gain around the waist, all of which increase your risk of arthritis, diabetes, and heart disease. It gets worse. Most sweetened almond milks contain less than 2% real almonds. The rest is mostly filtered water, gums, stabilizers, and artificial flavorings. That means you're not really getting the magnesium, vitamin E, or antioxidants that make real almonds good for your joints and brain. So what's the safe swap? Choose unsweetened, calcium-fortified almond milk. Look for labels with no added sugars plus vitamin D and magnesium. That combination supports strong bones, steady nerves, and healthy muscle function. Sweetened almond milk may taste smooth and refreshing, but behind that sweetness, it's quietly undoing your health. Worst milk number 3, unfortified oat milk. It's trendy, creamy, and popping up everywhere from your favorite coffee shop to supermarket shelves. But for seniors, unfortified oat milk can be a silent thief of nutrition. Here's why. Most unfortified oat milks lack essential bone, supporting nutrients like calcium and vitamin D. And that's a huge problem after 60, when bone density naturally begins to decline. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Aging found that seniors who regularly consumed unfortified oat milk lost bone density faster and reported more fatigue and balance problems. On top of that, oats naturally contain phytic acid, and anti-nutrient that binds to calcium and magnesium, blocking your body from absorbing them. So instead of strengthening your bones, you may actually be starving them. And don't forget the sugar load. Oat milk is naturally high in carbs, and many brands sneak in added sugars. This combination can cause dangerous blood sugar spikes and crashes, especially risky if you're managing diabetes or trying to protect lean muscle. To make matters worse, many commercial oat milks include oils, gums, and thickeners. These additives can irritate your gut, leading to bloating, reflux, and digestive discomfort, making it harder to enjoy nutrient-rich meals. The solution? If you enjoy oat milk, always pick a fortified, unsweetened version. Look for one that provides at least 25% of your daily calcium and vitamin D per serving. This way, you get the taste and texture you love without robbing your bones and energy. Worst milk number 2, flavored lactose-free milk. For anyone who struggles with lactose intolerance, lactose-free milk often feels like a safe solution, but when it's flavored, think chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry, it quietly transforms into a sugar bomb. These versions are typically loaded with added sugars, artificial flavorings, and even hydrogenated oils that damage your metabolism. A 2022 study in the Journal of Gerontological Nutrition showed that older adults who drank flavored lactose-free milk had 41% higher insulin levels and gained more belly fat in just 6 months. That's a dangerous trend when your natural insulin response is already slowing with age. And it doesn't stop there. Many flavored lactose-free milks also contain artificial sweeteners, carrageenan, and emulsifiers that drive inflammation instead of health. Some brands even use synthetic oils to achieve that creamy texture, oils that interfere with fat metabolism and worsen cholesterol levels. For seniors already at higher risk of heart disease, this is like pouring fuel on the fire. So what's the smarter choice? Stick to plain, unsweetened, lactose-free milk. It still delivers calcium, vitamin D, and protein without the toxic extras. If you want a touch of sweetness, add natural options like fresh berries or a sprinkle of cinnamon. Flavored lactose-free milk may look harmless on the outside, but for seniors, it's a wolf in sheep's clothing. Worst milk number 1, ultra-pasteurized Aeon cow's milk. This is the classic milk many of us grew up drinking, cheap, familiar, and available everywhere. But for seniors, ultra-pasteurized Aeon cow's milk may be the most harmful option of all. The trouble starts with the protein. Own beta-casein, found in most commercial cow's milk, has been linked to gut inflammation, joint pain, and mental fog in aging adults. As digestion naturally weakens with age, this protein triggers subtle immune stress that adds up over time. A 2020 clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed Aeon milk had 32% higher markers of inflammation, along with greater mental fatigue and joint stiffness compared to those who switched to A2 milk. And then there's the processing. Ultra-pasteurization exposes milk to extremely high heat, destroying beneficial enzymes and denaturing proteins your body needs. The result? Bloating, weaker nutrient absorption, and even faster cellular aging. To make matters worse, much of the conventional milk on the market comes from cows treated with growth hormones, antibiotics, and GMO feed. Trace residues from these additives can disrupt hormones, interfere with calcium metabolism, and weaken your immune system, all of which accelerate bone loss, fatigue, and inflammation. If you're over 60, drinking ultra-pasteurized Aeon cow's milk is like pushing your body further in the wrong direction every single day. The better choice? Avoid it completely. Switch to A2 milk, goat's milk, or fermented options like kefir, and always choose gently pasteurized or grass-fed sources when possible. For seniors, milk isn't just milk. It's a decision that shapes your bones, joints, and brain for years to come. Now, here's the good news. Just because some milks are quietly harming your body doesn't mean you need to give up milk completely. In fact, when chosen wisely, the right types of milk can become powerful daily allies, protecting your bones, boosting digestion, reducing inflammation, and even sharpening your memory. So let's flip the script. Here are the 4 best milks for seniors over 60, backed by science and tailored to aging bodies. Best milk number 4, goat milk. Goat milk might not be the first thing you reach for at the store, but once you understand what it can do, you may never go back to regular cow's milk again. Unlike Aeon milk, goat milk is naturally rich in A2 protein, which is much easier for your body to digest. For seniors dealing with bloating, gas, or gut discomfort, this simple protein switch can bring fast relief. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who replaced cow's milk with goat milk for 8 weeks experienced a 26% reduction in gut inflammation, better calcium absorption, and overall improved digestion. But the benefits don't stop there. Goat milk is packed with calcium, phosphorus, and zinc essential minerals for bone strength and muscle function. It also contains medium-chain fatty acids, which your body quickly converts into usable energy. That's exactly what aging bodies need to stay active. And perhaps most overlooked of all, goat milk provides selenium, a nutrient critical for thyroid health, immunity, and mood regulation, 3 areas that often decline with age. How can you use it? Look for pasteurized, full-fat goat milk without added sugars or flavors. Warm it with a little cinnamon as a soothing evening drink, or pour it over oatmeal in the morning. Goat milk may seem humble, but for seniors, it's a quiet powerhouse of strength, vitality, and digestive support. Best milk number 3, unsweetened, calcium-fortified almond milk. Almond milk has become a superstar in the health world, but when chosen carefully, it's more than just a trendy plant-based option. For seniors, it can be one of the cleanest, smartest swaps for long-term health. What makes it powerful is actually what it lacks. No lactose, no casein, virtually no sugar. And what it offers is light hydration with key minerals that aging bodies desperately need. A 2021 study in Nutrition and Clinical Practice showed that seniors who replaced dairy with calcium-fortified almond milk experienced a 32% reduction in joint stiffness and more stable blood sugar within just 10 weeks. That's a big win for anyone managing arthritis or diabetes risk. The magic trio here is calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium. When these nutrients work together, they not only strengthen bones, but also support nerve health and muscle function, 2 things seniors can't afford to lose. And there's more. Almond milk is naturally high in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects brain health and slows cognitive decline. For seniors, that means better memory retention and mental sharpness. How to use it? Pour it into a smoothie with berries and flax seeds, stir it into oatmeal, or simply drink it chilled in the afternoon as a refreshing anti-inflammatory pick-me-up. Just one rule: always choose unsweetened, calcium-fortified almond milk with the simplest ingredient list you can find. Because the right almond milk doesn't just replace dairy, it actively supports your bones, brain, and blood sugar balance. Best milk number 2, kefir. If there's one milk that deserves the title of healing food for seniors, it's kefir. At first glance, it looks like drinkable yogurt, but don't let its simple appearance fool you. Kefir is a probiotic powerhouse containing over 30 strains of beneficial bacteria and yeast that transform your gut health, nutrient absorption, and even your immune system. As we age, the diversity of our gut microbiome declines. This leads to weaker digestion, more inflammation, and less efficient absorption of vitamins. Kefir reverses this decline by reintroducing live probiotics into your system. A 2020 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience showed that seniors who drank kefir daily for 12 weeks enjoyed a 33% increase in gut bacteria diversity, 25% higher vitamin D absorption, and noticeable improvements in balance, walking stability, and cognitive clarity. Kefir is also loaded with calcium, magnesium, and phosphorucil, vital for bone density and muscle strength. But its biggest advantage may be vitamin K2. This nutrient helps direct calcium into your bones instead of letting it clog your arteries, a risk that skyrockets after 60. In fact, a clinical trial in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging found that postmenopausal women who consumed kefir had 45% slower spinal bone loss and stronger hips compared to those who didn't. How can you use kefir? Drink a small glass with breakfast or lunch, blend it into a smoothie with blueberries, or stir it into overnight oats with chia seeds. Just remember to choose unsweetened whole milk kefir with live cultures listed on the label. Skip the flavored versions, which often cancel out benefits with added sugar. For seniors, kefir isn't just a beverage. It's a daily shield against bone loss, digestive issues, and inflammation. Best milk number 1, full-fat A2 milk. At first glance, A2 milk looks just like regular cow's milk. It pours the same, froths the same, and even tastes similar, but inside, the difference is massive, and for seniors, it can be life-changing. Unlike conventional AON milk, A2 milk contains only the A2 beta-casein protein, which is much easier to digest and far less likely to trigger inflammation. AON milk, on the other hand, has been linked to bloating, gut discomfort, joint pain, and even immune stress. A 2021 study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who switched to A2 milk experienced 64% fewer digestive problems, less joint pain, and sharper mental clarity. They also retain calcium more effectively, which is critical for maintaining bone mass after 60. The beauty of A2 milk is that it keeps all the nutrition of regular whole milk, high-quality protein, calcium, vitamin B12, and healthy fats, but without the hidden downsides. It also provides natural iodine and B vitamins, both of which support brain function and energy metabolism. For seniors trying to preserve mobility and mental sharpness, that's a major advantage. How should you use it? Pour it over oatmeal, blend it with fresh berries, or enjoy it gently warm before bed. Always choose full-fat A2 milk from grass-fed cows if possible. Avoid ultra-pasteurized or flavored versions since they either strip nutrients or add unwanted sugars. For seniors, A2 milk isn't just a substitute. It's a clear, upgraded, delivering everything your body needs to stay strong, mobile, and mentally clear without triggering inflammation. By now, you've seen that not all milk is created equal, especially after the age of 60. Some types, like ultra-pasteurized Aeon cow's milk or sweetened almond milk, may seem harmless, but they quietly accelerate inflammation, bone loss, joint pain, and even memory decline. The good news? It only takes one smart switch to start turning things around. Whether it's kefir to rebuild your gut, A2 milk to protect your joints, goat milk to nourish your bones, or unsweetened almond milk to stabilize blood sugar, the right choice of milk can work for you, not against you. Every sip is a decision. You can either feed fatigue or fuel strength. You can feed inflammation or nurture recovery. The milk you choose today shapes the quality of life you'll enjoy tomorrow. So here's my challenge. Open your fridge and take a hard look at the labels. Ask yourself, is this milk helping me stay strong, or is it quietly holding me back? Because when you replace even one harmful option with a better one, you're not just changing what's in your glass. You're investing in stronger bones, better digestion, sharper memory, and greater independence. These aren't passing wellness fads. They're practical science-backed tools designed to help seniors live longer, move easier, and thrive with fewer setbacks. If this video opened your eyes and helped you see milk differently, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button for more science-based strategies from Seniors Power Today, where we're dedicated to keeping you mobile, sharp, and thriving every single day. And final, share this with a friend or family member over 60, because sometimes the smallest change, like choosing the right milk, leads to the biggest difference in how long you stay steady, strong, and independent. Remember, the habits you choose today protect the freedom you'll enjoy tomorrow.